Good morning and welcome to the Cilium News Network, joining you live from CiliumCon North America 2025 in Atlanta. This is a city with a long association with news reporting, and we're excited to be making Atlanta our headquarters this week during KubeCon. I'm Liz Rice, bringing you today's headlines about cloud-native networking, security, and observability, brought to you by our sponsor, Isovalent at Cisco. Breaking news this morning, the Cilium project has broken the barrier of 1,000 contributors to the flagship networking project based on eBPF. With the 10th anniversary of the project's first commit approaching in December, it's incredible to see contributions flooding in from all around the world. Another initiative that's seeing mass participation is the eBPF Hackathon. This year's eBPF Summit is taking the form of this hackathon, with over 400 participants registered so far and submissions already being made well ahead of the deadline at the end of this month. You can get involved through the eBPF Summit channel in the Cilium and eBPF Slack, or simply by searching for eBPF on the DevPost website. We'll be back with more from the Cilium News Network right after this word from our sponsor.
Each day, many of us are tasked with operating infrastructure to meet complex and changing demands, from Kubernetes to AI, load balancing, and even revisiting virtualization. Here at Isovalent, we have been working with you for years and solving these challenges. We help you connect, secure, and observe all of these environments. Join us out front or in the vendor showcase and learn more about what we can do to make all of this easier and more secure. Thank you.
Welcome back to the news headlines from the Cilium News Network. And we are hearing reports this morning that the State of Kubernetes Networking report is being published today. This report, based on a survey of over 200 Kubernetes users, shows that Cilium is now the most widely used Kubernetes networking solution across deployments of all sizes. The survey also shows rapid take-up of Gateway API and strong interest in eBPF-based runtime security. Also recently published is the new second edition of the Container Security book, published by O'Reilly. There will be a limited number of signed physical copies available at Isovalent's booth this Wednesday lunchtime, and you can also download an electronic copy from the Isovalent website. One of the hot topics in security is how to protect AI workloads, and OWASP have produced a top 10 most critical risks for large language model applications. These top risks include prompt injection, which could lead to remote execution, and data or model poisoning, where a malicious actor tampers with data files. Tetragon's runtime security capabilities can detect and prevent this unexpected file execution or suspicious data access. And Tetragon is being used at scale by companies like CoreWeave, who have documented using DPU-accelerated eBPF processing to protect their workloads. Tetragon's rich event data includes information about the executable that caused those events, like the binary, the arguments, timestamp information. Each event has its own identifier and also indicates the identifier of its parent, which allows constructing a process hierarchy, which can then be further correlated with Kubernetes information like namespaces and pods. Isovalent's enterprise distribution uses this to build up an application model so that it's easy to view, for example, all the processes running within a particular workload, either on the command line or in a rich UI that also correlates with network flow information. Find out more through Isovalent's free-to-access interactive labs. Thank you for watching the Cilium News Network, the most trusted name in cloud-native networking.